memories, time for giving them back. Sun's up while the villains sleep. All the little devils out and counting their sheep. And it's all over and it starts again. Say goodbye to your only friends. What you find is gonna knock you down. Here come the monsters. These killers will just bury you alive. Time to run, they'll chase your pretty faces. Don't let up, they're gaining faces. Here come the monsters. Here come the monsters. These killers will just bury you alive. Time to run, they'll chase your pretty faces. Don't let up, they're gaining faces. Here come the monsters. Here come the monsters. Every day looks like more the same. Another long drive in this old Chevrolet. Shades down when we pull into town. Time for checking in, time for checking the sound. Night calls and it's time to go. All the little creatures waiting on with the show. But it's night, night, and you'll never sleep. Come inside and you'll never leave. What you find is gonna shock you now. Here come the monsters. These killers will just bury you alive. Wave off the drama when we're pulling away. Another town burning, baby, we come to play. Big talk and it's all coming back. Time for faded memories, time for giving them back. Sun's up while the villains sleep. All the little devils out and counting their sheep. And it's Chevrolet. Shades down when we pull into town. Time for checking in, time for checking the sound. Night comes and it's time to go. All the little creatures waiting on with the show. But it's night, night, and you'll never sleep. Come inside and you'll never leave. What you find is gonna shock you now. Whoa, here come the monsters. These killers will just bury you alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris and Heather of the Gastlecast, with special guest, DK the Legendary Collector. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome. Another night, another epic night of interviews. It's a Friday. I hope you guys had a good week. Heather, did you have a good week?
It was okay.
Just okay?
Well, I had to work, so.
But you got to see me.
Oh, well. I'd
Okay.
rather be at work.
Whoa! You hear that? Man, Heather's mean tonight. So, welcome. DK, the Legendary Collector, is here tonight. We're going to talk to him about his collection, his grails, maybe local groups he's a part of, about his YouTube channel. You can ask all your questions in the comment section below. We would love to know what questions you have. And we'll all talk. We'll all have a good time, right, Heather?
Yeah, we'll have a great
It'll
time.
be fun. I cannot wait to find out what he's going to say. And here we go. DK, the Legendary Collector. Hey! What's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, what's happening? So, the one question I have for you, where did DK, the Legendary Collector, where did the name come from?
Well, for those of y'all that don't know my real name, DK is actually because of Derek, which is my first name, so I just took the D and the K out of there. And the Legendary Collector, well, really kind of talks about my collection a little bit, but also too is something kind of like I live by. It's like, you know, live a legendary life, live a life that you don't want to forget.
Okay, that's a brilliant explanation.
I
okay.
love it.
I love that name. That's awesome. We watched some of your videos tonight, and Heather thought your intro was amazing.
That's like my favorite thing in the whole world.
Your intro to your video is awesome.
That intro took me a while to do. Like I actually kind of rushed through it a little bit, but it took me like almost the whole day to get through that intro to make it.
Oh wow, yeah. So you did it all on your own, right? You set your little camera up and you did it all on your own.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay,
Wow.
That's awesome. Pretty good. So what made you want to start a YouTube channel? Is it because you watched other YouTubers and you love their channels and you love content? What's the deal? Why were you doing it?
Yeah, basically what you're saying. So like really the channels that inspired me was probably the first two channels that I actually started watching for Funko, which was Top Pops and Franklin F. and McGinnis were like the first two channels I actually started watching about almost 2 years ago. So
Okay.
they and like, you know, watching their videos, it looked like it was fun thing to do YouTube and, you know, to do videos. So I decided to go ahead and try it out, and it's been fun ever since. I like doing it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's when you're starting a YouTube channel, you don't want to necessarily be the same thing everybody else is doing. You kind of want to find your own niche. And you know, Heather and I, we started out, and it seemed like there weren't a whole lot of people around then, because in fact, a lot of people might not even know. We started like back in 2017. But we started and we did like one video every once in a while. And then eventually we started doing more videos, more lives, and we started growing and meeting new people and stuff like that. But you always want to kind of find your place in the world. Is that what kind of makes you stand out, do you think?
Yeah, like basically like I've been trying different things throughout this YouTube experience, like with my videos and all that, trying to find, you know, that kind of thing that sets me apart from everybody else. So if people have been watching my videos for a while, I actually been trying different things. Recently, I actually added group pop in my videos to where I actually talk with him and he actually gives feedback too in the videos.
Awesome. That's cool. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, like, you know, it's kind of funny. Like, I just came up with that idea because it was like something I haven't seen before. So it's like, let me try it out and see how people react to it. And so far, people have liked it since.
That's cool.
I had it in a couple of videos so far.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I have to go back and check that out. I haven't seen that yet. So you do YouTube because you like doing unboxings, and you do a lot of unboxings, show off your Funko Pops that you picked up and all that kind of stuff. Do you do many live streams aside from videos?
I've been wanting to do live streams and just really like, really trying to find the time to like do it. I know you could do like quick ones, but like it's just really finding the time.
Right.
And like, especially with making videos, like, you know, videos could take a long while too also. But I mean, like, basically I want to do live streams, and you know, I'm actually thinking about doing gaming live streams pretty soon.
Okay, that's cool. What kind of games would you play on a live stream?
Well, I've been asking people around, you know, I'm part of different Discords and Facebook groups and stuff like that. So basically, I've been telling them the games I have right now, and I've been asking around. And so far, like, some of the games I do have is like Until Dawn, Spider-Man, Mortal Kombat, Dragon Ball,
okay,
Madden, and NBA. And really, the main two that people have been asking for is Spider-Man and Until Dawn.
Until Dawn. I haven't played that. Spider-Man's fantastic. I played all the way through that from start to finish. I didn't go back and do all the special, the special bonus stuff in the game so much. I sort of, kind of. My son was actually playing it tonight. But man, that's a really good game, and it sold really well. So I'm expecting to have sequels.
Yeah. I was hearing that it should have like a sequel and stuff.
Did you happen to pick up any of the pops from that particular video game?
I have to think. I don't think I've picked any of them up yet. Like, I do want to get a couple of them, but like I haven't picked any of them up yet.
Okay. All right. So what do you collect mainly? What is like your main collection?
It's actually a bunch of different things. Probably my biggest collection that I have is Marvel. If y'all might be able to see it behind me, that's like my biggest collection of pops that I have right now.
Okay.
Probably my second biggest will probably be maybe DC, and then I also collect like Harry Potter, Power Rangers.
Harry Potter, right up Heather's alley. Heather,
yeah. And I mean a few other stuff. Dragon Ball Z is also a big collection I have.
Awesome.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z seems to be very popular now. That, I mean, it's always been popular, but the pops, I mean. And My Hero Academia seems to be like ultra popular right now.
Yeah, My Hero Academia has been getting like a very big following. I want to get into it, but like I just haven't had the time, and also too, I'm afraid if I start liking the show that I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole collecting all those pops. So I mean, I don't want that to happen, but I do want to watch the show and check it out.
It's like you're blocking your eyes. You don't want to see it.
Yeah. Like I do want to see the show. I just don't want to go down that rabbit hole of collecting all the pops.
Right. Yeah. I hear you. What's your Grail pop? What's the top one? And again, let me just start by saying, not in terms of value. It doesn't have to be in terms of value, but your Grail pop for you.
Okay. So I guess, I mean, like I always go through my head, but I guess one of the top ones that I've been wanting and like I missed out on last year was Toucan Sam.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm sure everybody had that experience with that, trying to get Toucan Sam also.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that was a big one. I mean, I'm proud to say that I actually have a better, not a better ad icon, but a more valuable ad icon than that one, but still is like one that got away, and I still want to try to get someday.
Sure. Yeah. The ad icons that's a tough one, a tough series to collect, because there are so many now that are out there that are almost impossible to get. One being the Bob's Big Boy that was released at San Diego Comic-Con a couple years back.
Yeah. And like I don't go after every single ad icon. I just usually go after ones I like or ones that have sort of like that special meaning, something like that. Like the cereal ad icons, I mainly go after because it's like cereal I used to eat as a kid and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. Well, no, that's cool. I'm with you on the Marvel. Love Marvel. What is your very favorite Marvel pop that you have?
That's a hard choice. But I guess I'll have to go with the might actually be the Venomized Ghost Rider, or it might be one of the recent pickups. But
okay.
I can't really spoil that because that's in a video coming up.
Okay. Yeah, the Venomized line is fantastic. Heather, what is Harry Potter Grail for you? What is one of your favorite Harry Potter pops? I'm asking this because I'm wondering what he's going to say. So you give yours first, and then he'll give his.
So one that I have that's Harry Potter. Actually, I'm going to go with 2. Can I do that?
You're doing 2, Heather?
Am I allowed to?
I don't know if 2 is allowed, Heather. Oh, yeah, sure.
Luna Lovegood with the glasses.
Ooh, I do like that one a lot.
Her,
She's silly.
I love my Harry with Hedwig.
Yes.
That Nick gave me.
Right, that one, is it?
He's just holding Hedwig.
The Hedwig isn't flocked, right? That was separate.
That was
separate.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I love that one too.
Okay, so those are your 2 favorite in the Harry Potter
I didn't want to
series.
go overboard, but I also really I don't have her, but I really want
Oh boy.
The Beatrix Lestrange as prisoner.
Ah.
Yeah, she's really
But we're talking about the ones you own.
Yeah, the ones I own are the first 2.
All right, so ask him.
The one I don't own is Beatrix.
Ask him. Let's see what his answers are.
Yeah, what's your favorite that you have?
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That I have. I don't have as many Harry Potter ones as I want. I'll probably say, well, going off the one that you said, I don't know if you said that you had it or not, but you want it or not, is probably the Harry Potter with Hedwig.
Yeah, I have it.
That's a good one.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like that one a lot too.
Pretty good one.
Which one?
And then going off a Grail one that I don't have, I really want to get. What you were saying was Luna Lovegood with the glasses.
Ah!
That was that a con exclusive?
Yeah, I think it was SDCC 2017.
That was one of those ones that was like kind of under the radar, because I remember when we picked that up, it was it was easy to get. It wasn't like a hard pop to get. But when Heather brought it home, I was like, I don't know much about Harry Potter. I'm not a big fan, so don't shoot me. But when I saw the pop, I was like, this is really weird looking. It doesn't look like a popular pop. I bet it's not going to be valued. It's going to be like a $15 for the rest of its life. But man, did it shoot up there like within 1 year.
Yeah.
She's up to like $70, isn't she? Is she still up there?
Something like that, as far as I know. I don't know.
It's actually my biggest regret missing out on that Luna Lovegood. Like, I had the chance to get it, but like, that year was like, I kind of spent a lot already, so I was like, I'm gonna have to like not get it for right now. And then I never was able to get it back again, and then it shot up in value. So it's definitely one I want to try to get. Another one I definitely want to get is the Creature 3-pack. Now that one really shot up too.
We got that one. How do we get that?
A mystery box
from Poppin' Off Toys, one of our favorites.
Yeah, I got like so lucky with that one. It just happened to be like one of the top tiered ones,
right? And
something that one of us collected, which oh my god, yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that one's definitely an awesome little 3-pack. You're talking about regrets. You go out, you see a pop or you see something, and you're like, oh, it's cool looking. Yeah. I want to pick this up, and then you never pick it up.
Here it comes.
What is your biggest regret?
Oh, I thought you were going to start going on what you regret. Okay.
What do I regret?
Giving me 2 cans.
No.
I guess besides the Luna Lovegood, it would have to be, I actually talked about this story with when I was on with Pop Hunter's live stream a couple weeks ago. So my other biggest regret will have to be the Bullseye, the small one that came out.
Oh, from Target.
So I actually was in Target one day. This was back in 2016. It was a couple weeks after I first started collecting, and like I didn't really know about ad icons then. So it happened that I go into Target one day and it actually was there. So I almost did pick it up, and I was thinking about it and stuff. I actually picked up something else and did pick up the Bullseye, and then the rest of the story is that it went up in value after that. So that's probably another big regret that I had.
I remember getting that pop. My buddy found it at the store for me, brought it back to the house, and after about 2 weeks, it had jumped up like in value. This is when we first started collecting. I think it was like right around the first, when we first started, and I traded it almost instantly. And it was only valued at the time at like $30 or $40 because it was like not high, but just at the time to me it was high up, right? So like $40, and I traded it for like a Marvel pop. that probably has no value now. I just didn't know enough back then.
Yeah.
You know? What is your biggest regret? A pop that you didn't pick up that you wish you did?
I don't even know.
You don't even have one, Heather?
Well, I don't remember stuff like that like you do. I'm really bad.
I would say that back when I first started collecting, it was San Diego Comic-Con 2015, I think it was. Blue Heisenberg, Golden Frieza, and then I think Unmasked Jason was the same year, and I think they were all like the store release versions of them. I remember, I swear I saw the Unmasked Jason somewhere. I could be wrong about that. But I remember seeing them out at the store, especially Blue Heisenberg.
Yeah.
Because when Heather started collecting, she's like, oh my god, I love that pop. And I was like, I remember going to Hot Topic and they had a stack of them. There was like 10 or 12 of them. And I remember it was like on a Saturday afternoon where la-da-da-da-da as we walk in. And then a year later, at the freaking window it goes, man. Or up the ceiling.
I did a pretty big trade for that guy, and I couldn't tell you what I traded for him, but I definitely know it wasn't
one of her kidneys.
Little baby pop.
She traded one of her kidneys. It was weird. She traded organs for that one. Okay, well then let's turn this and flip it on its ear. Okay, so that's the biggest regret, right? What was the coolest pop pickup you've ever found in the wild? Like you couldn't believe you found it in the wild, and you ran around. I know one for me where I literally ran out of the store, jumping up in the air, and I had my fist up in the air, almost like I was like in the '80s sitcom. At the end, I was like, "Yeah!"
Did you at least pay for it first before you ran out of the store?
No, actually, I stole it. I didn't mean to tell the story. It got kind of weird. No, but it actually, so because I'm bringing up the question, it was the Grady twins, Chase. I've told this story a couple times, but I went to one Target. They didn't have anything. They had one bad box of the regular Grady twins. Heather told me to go check another store that was like kind of a normal, like a store I wouldn't normally go to. Checked it, and boom, there it was. It was common Chase in the very back. And I remember I picked it up, and I was shaking. I might have peed my pants a little bit, but I remember picking it up. And I was like, "Oh my god!" And I ran out of the store, but I did pay. I didn't steal.
Yeah, I don't steal things either.
How about you, DK?
I mean, I probably have to think about that one because I have to admit that I actually don't go hunting out a lot. Probably maybe once or twice a month I actually go out, like actually searching for stuff. Probably recently I did find a Chase. It was actually the Yes Chase, and like it was actually my first Chase finding in the wild.
Awesome.
The thing was I wasn't collecting like that Chase at all. So I got it anyway, but like I used it as a giveaway.
Cool.
That's really nice of you.
That, having a channel that comes in handy, because you go out, you find a Chase, maybe it doesn't fit in your collection. However, you want to give it out to one of our Funko friends out there in some sort of giveaway. I do the same thing. That's cool.
Yeah, and it was pretty cool because it was that Chase was actually won by Homespun Geek.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Heather.
Yeah.
Your best pickup in the wild.
Telling you where the location of the Grady twins Chase was.
No, but I mean, was there one that you picked up and you were like really, really amped and excited about it? That you found? Like you just came across it?
I can't really say yes because I feel like every Chase we found in the wild is a Chase I've already had. Like, okay. I remember there was one day I went to Target and there were 2 Chases sitting just right out in the open.
I remember that, yeah.
And then I gave them to our friend Brett for retail. And then like a month later, he decided to sell every single one of his Funko Pops. And now he's back into collecting.
Right, yeah,
Funko
they were
Pops.
gone there for a while. Yeah, I remember that.
That was funny.
Yeah.
But that was fun. Just like last week, I picked up the Dilophosaurus Chase, which was my first Chase find in like 6 months to a year.
We have been in a drought.
Yes. And Chris wanted that particular pop when it first came out.
Yep, I stood in line for it and then they didn't get it.
And then I found it in the wild and he was like, pick it up, I guess. And I'm like, we've been waiting so long for this. Now I have it and now,
So your friend that collects Jurassic Park, does he already have it?
Yeah, he has that.
Okay, so what we could do is use it in a giveaway in the future or something. We could find a home for it out there somewhere.
Yeah, we'll find
with a collector. Sure. So DK, are you part of any local groups like we are with Mid Atlantic Collector Corps?
Not really. I'm in a couple of Facebook groups that like I probably like just like look at posts and stuff, different stuff like that. But I don't really know of like any too many groups like the ones y'all were mentioning, like the ones y'all in.
Oh, look at the doggy.
Oh yeah, she like was sleeping right here next to me.
Aww. What's her name?
This is Chiquita.
Chiquita.
She's cute.
What kind of dog is she?
Honestly, I don't remember. It was like a long time ago I got her. I think she's like, I know she's like mixed with something. It might be Chihuahua and something else.
Aww. Yeah, I have a beagle mix, but I don't know what she's mixed with. But beagles are supposed to be like 25 pounds, and she's about 50 to 55. So she's mixed with something bigger than what she is. Aw, she's cute.
Yeah, she's a cute little puppy. Yeah, so you're not a part of any local big groups, so it's all Facebook-based groups, huh?
Yeah, basically I'm in quite a few of them.
Okay.
It's like at least 2 or 3 in just like my area.
Okay.
And then some other ones that are like national and stuff like that.
So, are you not a part of them and going to meets in person because they don't actually have them, or do they have them and you choose not to be a part of it?
I don't know. I haven't actually looked and see if they have any meets or not. Mainly, I just be on there. I'll talk with other collectors that happen to be in the area, or like if I go out hunting, and I see other collectors, usually like just talk to them right there.
Okay.
I think what's cool about it is the experience. Whenever you're like, out hunting and stuff, and then you happen to meet another collector, and like they could be just a complete stranger, but y'all can just start talking about collecting and other stuff, which is pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, that is cool. It's cool to meet other people who collect the same thing that you collect, because sometimes I know at the very beginning when I was collecting them alone, I could connect with people in some of the groups on Facebook, but actually like talking to people in person is a completely different ballgame. And we've met and made a lot of really cool friends along the way in person by being a part of local groups. So I highly suggest that if you can be a part of a local group, I'm talking to everybody, by the way, if you can be a part of a local group or join one and meet in person and go to meets, I highly, highly suggest that. I can't say that enough. Yeah, because we've made some really cool friends that helped us along the way hunting.
We have, but I sort of feel like not everybody has that, which is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like that. That's why I always ask that question, because I'd like to know around the United States and the world what they have out there, and if it's anywhere in comparison to what we have.
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually have some 3 random questions here, and then we'll get back to talking about all this Funko Pop nonsense. Actually, I do want to ask.
We gotta get into Heather's famous 3 questions.
Yeah, well, actually, I chose them tonight, and they're not very good.
Okay.
So, but I should blame them and say they are Heather's.
He complains about mine not being good, but here you didn't pick very many.
I picked 3.
That's but they're not good.
Okay, Heather. The first question.
Let's see how bad they are.
They're pretty bad. So, I picked them very last minute. So, Heather, I'm going to start with you because I can't wait to hear what the answers are to this. Heather, what are your 3 very favorite movies?
My 3 favorite movies?
Yes.
I am going to go with Superbad, number 1.
Okay.
Always.
Whoa.
Nightmare on Elm Street, and can I do 4? Can I do 4?
Nope, only 3.
Oh,
Your third one's not
hard.
it?
No. Surprisingly, see, this is hard because I have different genres of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do my top?
No. 3.
Role models.
I love role models.
Me too.
I'm sort of in a pickle myself over this question. DK, go ahead. I'm going to think of mine.
I mean, I get this question actually quite often, like, what is your favorite movie? And it's like hard to answer. There's actually this idea I picked up from another channel that I watch. I'm actually going to do this on my channel pretty soon. It's a video where you actually list your favorite movie from each year that you've been alive. So you would start out the year you're born, and you pick a movie from each year that was your favorite that year.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm actually planning to do that. It's actually going to be like a long list, so, I'm still going through it.
Was it 90 or was it 89?
I don't know.
I think it was 90.
It might have been. What are your top 3 there, DK?
Well, I'm gonna have to go with one recent one. That's Avengers: Infinity War. I actually cannot stop watching that.
Love that movie.
I mean, I watch it probably I watch it a weekly basis. I just don't get tired of it.
Same here.
Man, it's kind of hard. Trying to think. Dang, it could get hard to pick up your favorite movies. I'm gonna have to probably go with the one of the Harry Potters. That probably definitely Hollows Part 2.
Okay.
Yeah, like I mean, like I grew up watching Harry Potter and all that stuff and reading the books, so like Harry Potter has been a real big part of my life, and like I just enjoy those movies so much.
You sound just like Heather. Heather says exactly the same thing.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah, I mean, like they're pretty amazing. It's like, especially like how I was growing up is almost like I was growing up alongside them. Like if as far as like the age range and stuff like that.
So you are Harry Potter, is what you're saying?
I mean, I could be. You never know.
He can't reveal
Actually, that was
to us muggles.
It's really funny. It came up too quickly. That was question number 2. Are you Harry Potter? So you're okay. So Infinity War,
hey,
you
that's
say?
Why I wear a hat, because I hide the scar.
Infinity War, Harry Potter, definitely Hollows 2. Third, what's your third one?
Third one, man. Probably one that I won't say I constantly watch, but like as a kid I watched it all the time, and like I still will occasionally watch it to this day, and that's probably going to have to be Lion King.
Ah,
very good choice.
You like it, a Lion King, huh?
Yeah, like Lion King and especially Aladdin. Those were like the first 2 Disney movies I ever saw as a kid, and like I just continuously watched them as a kid and never got tired of them.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Lion King, man, I haven't seen that in a long time. Bless you, Heather.
Thank you.
Wow, that was the first time right here on the Gastlecast Live that Heather sneezed before she yawned. I was expecting yawn first. Instead, you gave us a sneeze. Heather, we thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for putting your weird liquid all over my hand. That's really gross. Heather, you said your top 3 favorite movies were what now?
Superbad, and Nightmare on Elm Street, and Role Models.
So,
but I also like a lot more.
I understand we got to do
it's
top
pretty
3.
hard to choose, your top favorites when there's so many out there.
I can choose like 20 faves.
So Terminator 2 always will be my favorite movie of all time ever.
Understandable. That's pretty good.
Avengers: Infinity War for sure, because I am absolutely in love with that movie. It would be hard for me not to say that. And my third movie would Step Brothers would probably be my third one. But it's in a tie with 13 going on 30. It's about a little girl who wishes to be 30 in New York.
Yes, I know the movie.
And she becomes a fashion designer person.
He said he knows.
I know, but I'm telling the crowd. I'm telling the people.
They don't.
She becomes a person, a part of fashion, and she's 13 in her mind, but she's 30 as an adult. And she gets into a lot of weird antics, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy that movie a lot. Mark Ruffalo is in that. The Hulk before he was the Hulk.
Yeah, he was. Before he was a Hulk.
Mm-hmm. And I really happen to love that movie.
Did you just make 2 as
your... No. Step Brother was my third, but it was in the almost tie with 13 going on 30. But 13 going on 30 was...
So you're allowed to do 4, but
I'm not doing
4.
4. I just said 3, and then that was a tie. There was almost a tie, but it didn't happen.
I like Son-in-Law and Mean Girls too. Just so everybody knows.
Heather had to throw that out. She's like, I have no choice but to throw that out there.
I've been holding on to those.
Oh my God, the 3 favorite movies. Wow, that was a good choice. And RoboCop is another one that I love. I also love Spider-Man: Homecoming. Number 2. What's the sickest you've ever been?
That's stupid.
I'll tell you. You want to know mine?
No.
There was a time in 2008. I had really cool hair, and I used to wear like really cool T-shirts. And I had really cool sunglasses that I found, and I broke them, and they're gone.
So is that the sickest?
I was sick. I was sick as shit. Yeah, man, you should have seen me. I should have been on a skateboard. I would have been so sick. No, actually, the most sick. That was a pretty good joke, wasn't it?
No.
Come on, have fun with me. Have fun. We're having fun tonight.
I honestly thought that's what you were like going with for real.
Yeah. No. What's the sickest you've ever been? Oh, thanks.
It
Heather.
lagged.
What's the sickest I've ever been? Well, I remember one time that I had. What is it called? You get it. It's called the kissing disease or virus. Do you know what I'm talking about? Heather. You get it from like drinking out of water fountains in school. It was, but anyway, what ended up happening was I had the worst sore throat I've ever had in my life. I was sick to my stomach. I was sick, more sick than I think I've ever been. I couldn't get up. I was like in 8th grade, and I thought I was straight up going to die. And finally, went to the doctor. They gave me medicine, and it took me a long time even to get better after that. It was so bad, the teachers were calling the house and asking when I was coming back to school. Like I was out for like a long, long time. I wasn't even like, you know how you're at home as a kid and you're like, oh, feel good, and it's like video games. It wasn't any of that.
Everyone's
I was
saying
so
mono.
sick. Mono, yes, mono. I had mono. Oh,
Isn't that what it's called?
oh, it's horrible. Whatever it is, it was horrible. I remember at one point I spit up blood. I thought I was dying. Maybe I was.
You probably shouldn't be doing that.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for taking me to the doctor and getting me better after a month of being sick. No, I'm just kidding. They took me like 29 days later. Heather, the sickest you've ever been.
That's hard.
You do sick kick flips.
No, I've never done a kickflip.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it. Can you do a kickflip?
No.
Okay.
I can't even ride a skateboard.
What is the coolest move you can do? No. I mean, like like flippy or flipping type of stuff, or
I can flip off the diving board.
you can. That's a pretty sick move.
I know, it's pretty sick.
Okay, that's probably the sickest you ever been. But what do you got? Sick. Come on.
I remember one time. Well, I was See, it's tough because one required surgery, but one I really thought I was gonna like die.
One required surgery?
Yeah, I had to get my tonsils taken out because I got strep throat for the first time ever when I was like 18 years old.
None of that sounds good.
And then it developed into tonsillitis, which apparently is when like an infection gets into your tonsils and it like just won't go away.
Oh my.
So like the strep didn't go away, but it developed into something else.
Don't like that.
And then it was so bad that I turned 19, a birthday passed, and I still had the tonsillitis, and I had to get my tonsils removed when I was 19 years old.
You were 19?
Yeah, it sucked.
Oh my, that's like being 35 and having your tonsils taken out. Like, that's way too old.
I know, it was way too... I never had any issues before.
I never had my tonsils taken out. I still got them.
Yeah, I don't have mine anymore. And I remember I asked to see them after my surgery, and they were really ugly. My doctor said, yeah, it took longer than normal, which, by the way, if you guys have ever had surgery, you probably know what I mean by this, but he was like, yeah, it took longer than normal, or longer than I expected, and I was like, I feel like I've been asleep for like 5 minutes or also possibly a whole week. Like, I had no idea how long I was out. So why is he even telling me that it took longer than expected? I don't know what frickin' day it is. It could be the next month.
I had my wisdoms taken out, and I really wanted to keep one of my wisdoms because the one hurt me like no other in one side of my mouth. They wouldn't show it to me. They said it was an OSHA violation for me to take it home.
Oh, I didn't take him home, but
I wanted to take it home. I wanted to display it and show everybody.
He said
it would be right next to my Stan Lee Spider-Man.
You would get it graded by VV.
I would get it. Yeah, VVGS would have to grade my tooth. A weird tooth.
But yeah, he said that it took longer than expected because my tonsils were like way bigger than he thought they were.
Whoa, you know what they say about big tonsils,
I
Heather?
know, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Big feet, obviously. Look at you. DK, you have huge feet. They're ridiculous.
No, I don't.
Oh my god! If you ever seen her clip her toenails, watch out.
You see that picture of?
They like make boomerangs out of her toenails.
What's his name?
What?
The guy that turned into a lady after like 50-something years or 60-something years. What was his? Bruce Jenner. You see the picture of his feet?
You said he turned into a lady, like he metamorphosized. What are you talking about?
He's got boobies now.
I know, but okay. Yeah,
he's a lady now.
I know.
But you see the picture of her feet? His feet?
Oh, I've seen them, yeah. DK, I don't know where you're going.
They're real big.
Oh, yours are too.
Bigger than
DK,
mine.
the sickest you've ever been.
So this question's actually pretty easy. It happened a couple years ago. So it was actually Thanksgiving and my birthday at the same time.
Oh,
same day.
no.
So,
I forgot about that.
So it was that morning. I just like I woke up, big stomach ache, was vomiting a little bit throughout the day.
Yeah.
Just like I literally did not even feel like getting up or doing anything that day. It was just horrible, like really horrible. And that's probably the sickest I remember ever being.
Ugh. Yeah, it sounds
That's
horrible.
miserable. I don't like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that at all.
I forgot about that. I had like a food poisoning a couple years ago on my birthday. That was real sick.
Happy birthday.
That honestly,
to you.
here's some food poisoning. That was real. Can I change my answer?
Huh?
That required surgery,
Oh,
but this was like real sick.
Heather, if you got to tell me another story about you being sick again, I'm gonna lose it.
Well, you were there.
I know I was there. I don't want to rehash
Okay.
because it looked like hash when it came up.
Nothing came
Look.
up.
No, it was horrible.
Nothing
It's
came
disgusting.
up.
So somebody in the chat is saying they want to see my eyes. Why am I wearing shades?
Want to see your eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
I mean,
You're-
if you really want to see my eyes, I've been told I have beautiful eyes.
Hold on, DK. This is the sickest you ever been. Look at your glasses. They're badass. He's
I
got
want
this.
to see him.
Huh? He's got. Show us your eyes, sure.
I mean, I don't know how you see them through these cameras.
Whoa! Oh my God, I can't handle it. Oh! There's the most amazing eyes I've ever seen. Look at him. How
They
he's
are
looking at
very
us.
beautiful.
I know. I got
Like one of the reasons probably I wear them is because I use a bright light whenever I'm filming, so it's really just to cut that light out of my eyes for the most part.
when I saw your eyes, I had a little bit of movement. I'm not gonna lie. What?
I get that a lot actually.
I bet you do.
I wish I could wear shades down here. The light. I have like a weird headache right now, and that will really
Oh my!
come in
By the
handy.
way, the sickest Heather's ever been is every day.
No.
Every day she went, I don't feel good. My neck hurts, and I'm like, oh man, are you okay?
I'm sorry that
And
I have
next
a
day-
neck ache
Next day,
today.
for some reason my throat hurts, and I'm like, oh my God, you're sick every day. I've never heard you one day say I'm not.
sick
I
every
never,
day.
in fact, I've never heard her one day get up and go, I feel great today.
I've never heard you
I
say
don't
that
feel
neither.
sick today. Never heard you say
Weren't
that.
you complaining all week of a stomach ache?
I had a stomach ache, Heather. I
Okay.
had a.
And I have a headache. It's not that bad.
I had
fine.
tummy sums.
But some sunglasses would come in handy right now.
Good for you. Worst thing
Jeez.
you did as a kid, DK. Worst thing you've done as a kid.
Man, I have to go back some odd years to think about that.
Oh man, I already know.
I ain't gonna lie, I was a good kid. No, I don't know. I mean,
That's the
somebody else
perfect
wants to
answer.
I'm gonna have to think about that longer.
That's the perfect answer for somebody who did a lot of bad things.
Right, that is actually, yeah.
What's the worst thing I did as a kid? Well, I mean, I was a pretty good kid too. Okay, so DK and I, we have a lot in common. The worst thing that I did, I think, was hide my
Poop?
report cards.
Oh.
Hide my poop? What am I doing that for?
I don't know.
That's not bad. That's weird. I don't
That's
know.
bad
You know what? I
anything.
can't wait to hear what your answer is if you think that's bad. No, I hid my report cards a lot. I would never. My mom would be oblivious to where like report card day, and I would keep it hidden. And then one day she found my treasure trove of report cards, and they were horrible. Let me tell you, they were horrible.
I had a treasure
You think I'm
but
stupid
that's not
now?
the
You should have
worst
seen me
thing.
when I was a miniature. It was bad.
That's the worst. That's not the worst thing.
Well, since Chris was talking about that, it actually reminded me of something I did do. So there was this one time I had after school detention, and I actually hid it away from my mom. I just told her I was staying after school for some practice or something.
There you
But
go.
I didn't actually tell her that I actually had stayed for detention.
Well, hold on. Let's find out what got you into detention. What happened? What's happening with you?
So it was in middle school, and I had it was a little bit after Christmas. I actually got like a mini Nerf gun during Christmas time. I brought it to school one time and shot it off in class, and so yeah, and the teacher saw it, so that's what happened.
That was the sound. That was the sound that played when he got in trouble. No, Heather. What was the worst thing you did as a kid?
Well, I'm really ashamed to talk about this.
Okay.
So,
Get closer to the mic because we need to hear this up and close in person.
I think we had this conversation. I think we had this question on another live,
Okay.
and I admitted that I stole quarters from my wonderful grandmother because I really wanted to go to the quarter machine.
Uh huh.
This also involves my grandmother. The same grandmother. And I'm really
Why
upset about it.
were you being so mean to your grandmother?
Well, I didn't mean to be.
What's your grandma ever did to you?
Yeah, what'd your
know,
grandma do
right?
other than make great food?
I know. I love my grandma dearly. She is like the best person ever. But the quarter thing wasn't against her. It was for me. So it wasn't like I didn't like her.
Okay. Is this a story about where you didn't like her?
Well,
Because that's kind of where I feel like this is going.
No. So I was playing. I was about 4. And I was being a dog. And I didn't tell her this. But...
Oh, where's this going to go?
I decided she was the mailman.
Okay. Where's this going?
And I didn't tell her about it.
Uh-huh.
And I started chasing her on all 4s.
What?
And then I went to bite the mailman's clothes, and she was wearing a robe. And I bit through it, and I bit her leg.
Oh my.
Why in God's name? What? Well, I guess it was 4-year-old Heather. I mean, you didn't know any better. But you mean to tell me you acted like a dog and bit your grandmother? What is happening? Does your grandmother? I'm sure your grandma. Have you brought this up to her?
No.
Does she remember? I would bring it up to her.
She probably would.
See, I could never do anything bad or mean or anything to my grandparents. Like you see these kids on TV.
But it wasn't mean. I was.
Yeah, but
really,
like stealing the
really
quarters
innocent.
and stuff. Like I couldn't have stolen. I couldn't steal from my
Well,
grandparents.
I was like a little kid.
Yeah. I hear you. I know.
It wasn't
You're a
because
thief.
I was.
You're a thief. We got it.
I wasn't trying to be
But my
mean. I just
grandmother
wanted...
was so awesome. She was so good to me. They always took me to do nice things. They took me across the country. They took me on trips. My grandmother always used to tell me if I was eating on my like 3rd helping of food, she would always say, my dad would be like, Chris, you know, you've already eaten a lot. She would say something like, oh, he's just a growing boy. And I wasn't a growing boy. I wasn't.
Oh, you were growing, but you were
yeah.
growing out of your...
I was growing out of my pants. But she was beautiful that way by telling me that. She was just such a lovely person to say that. She still is. She's still around.
Yeah, she like forces food on all of us.
She's a
love
lovely
it.
person. She's a saint, my grandmother.
It's my favorite thing
How
to go...
dare you do that to your grandmother? She's an awesome person.
I know.
I've met. She's amazing.
I know she is.
What's the matter with you?
I didn't mean to bite her. It just happened.
I'm gonna chase you around the house after this like a dog. Things are gonna get so weird. It's gonna be awkward. We'll film every second of it. Well, those are the worst things we did as a kid. Man, we sound like real wimps. I mean, we did nothing. We literally did nothing. Heather chased her grandmother around like a dog and bit her. You did not tell your mom about a detention. And I hid my report cards like a maniac. What is going on?
Oh, man.
I mean, I would say that I got into fights, but like, I mean, not like a lot.
You got into a couple fights.
Yeah, I mean, not like a lot, though.
Nothing major.
Yeah, I mean, it's mainly just fist and all that stuff.
Right. What's usually what it includes. If you said that you used just your foot, that would be pretty amazing. I kicked the guy in his face. I'm a ninja now.
It'd be like, I'm a kicker. I'm a kicker.
I just kick people. That's all I do. So, you collect Funko Pops. We all love Funko Pops. That's why we're here, right? That's why we make channels. But what else do you collect? Do you collect action figures?
Yeah. So like recently, I started getting into more of the NECA figures. I think they have awesome designs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually having a video coming out maybe tomorrow where I did a review on the NECA Freddy Krueger figure.
Yes, awesome.
Yeah, so I picked that up actually about 2 months ago on my birthday. So and then also too, I'm almost going to pick up the new Ninja Turtle ones that just came out. So I'm about to pick those up soon too.
The GameStop ones.
Yeah.
Yes, they're amazing. Somebody posted a photo of them the other day in one of the groups. Actually, I've seen it several times, but the one guy posted it, and he set them up just like they are posed in the film. Like there's like a picture of them in the film, like with black background. It's like it must have been a promo shot for the film. And then this guy took the action figures and set them up exactly the same way, and they looked almost identical. I hate to say that, but they really did. They looked so close to the real thing. It was very impressive. They got the face sculpts down perfectly, the bodies, the builds, everything. The weapons look fantastic. They did such a great job with those. I want to get them, but I just know I don't have any room for them.
Yeah, and I also saw the other ones are going to be at Target. Also, the animated series ones.
Yes.
Those look pretty good. Also.
There's our 2-packs.
Yeah, the 2-packs. Yeah.
Yep. So they're $50 a piece for the 2-pack. So you're talking, I think they said it's $200 total for all of them.
Yeah.
That's some expensive action figure buying.
Yeah. I mean, I don't plan to get them very soon, but like down the line maybe.
No, you love them. If you love them, you love them. And typically, it's better to buy them as soon as they come out and spend the $200 because they go right through the ceiling. They get expensive after a while, especially NECA.
Yeah.
I personally love the Shredder action figure and the whatchamacallit, the ninja, the foot soldier. I think they both look great.
Yeah, they do look pretty good.
Yeah. NECA figures are really cool. I bought the couple Gremlins. I'm sure a lot of you guys saw videos of that. We have a couple more. We have a Jason, and the Halloween Michael Myers. They're cool action figures, but I like to just buy them if I see something I really like, I'll buy it. But with NECA figures, I like to take them out of the box and display them. And if I don't have room to display them, it's like kind of pointless for me to buy them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, are there any other things that you collect outside of NECA?
I got like 2 Marvel Legends. I haven't really gotten to Marvel Legends as much as I want to.
Yeah.
Just because my area is kind of dry when it comes to like finding them.
Okay.
So like I just haven't got too many of them. I have like 2 statues right now. I really want to get some more statues. Just haven't got around to it, but I have like 2 of them right now.
Okay.
And I mean, basically that's kind of it actually.
That's cool.
I haven't really gotten to too many other things. I really want to get into the SH Figure Arts figures. Those look pretty cool.
Oh, they're very expensive too.
Yeah, they look really good. I want to try to see if I can get some of those.
They're not too expensive. I just like the way. I like how you can the articulation of those action figures. You can pose them practically any way, shape, and form possible.
Yeah, I really like the posability on them and like articulation and all that stuff. How you could do them in different ways and all that.
Yeah. Heather, are there any NECA figures out there that you really happen to like? Have you seen any out when you're shopping or when we go to the toy store all time or anything? Is there any that like stand out?
I think they're awesome.
Like anything particular that ever stands out to you?
Well, the ones that I have are probably my favorites. They're the 2 Pennywises. I have the OG Pennywise,
right,
and the GameStop Bloody new Pennywise, which is amazing. I love the Freddy Kruegers. They're awesome.
The Freddy Kruegers are cool. Did you see they're making a new Pennywise? From the new film? He has like spider arms, I think?
Maybe not. I don't know. I've seen so many things over the last like couple weeks because of Emerald City.
Right.
And New York Toy Fair and all.
I know. Oh my God. There's so many things at Toy Fair.
There's so many things in my head.
Yeah. Funko really dropped a lot of stuff on during Toy Fair and ECC. Well, not that many during ECC, but a couple of things.
ECC. What's the most excited you're for ECC? Like the most excited you are for what? I'm sorry. I sound like an idiot. What pop are you most excited for? Good Lord.
Well, probably the one that I'm most excited for. As soon as I saw it, it was like definitely one I want to pick up. Was probably the classic Thor.
Yes, me too. That one looks awesome.
Yeah, there's a couple other ones like the Purunga Dragon. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. I might have to like look at that one in person so I make a final decision on that one. But I mean, there wasn't really too many this year. But there was just maybe a couple of them I might pick up. But there'll probably be like later on decisions.
Heather, you're slapping me wildly. What's going on?
We have an interesting question in the chat.
Okay.
Bobby asked, which is better quality, NECA or Hot Toys? And I figured you would laugh at this.
That's a silly question.
But
However,
Bobby isn't a collector.
He's not totally into it, so I'm not going to sit here and browbeat him. Hold on. Let me just turn our mics down. Bobby, that actually wasn't a bad question. The NECA figures are fairly inexpensive. The Hot Toys are very expensive. You're talking what, Heather? 250 and up for Hot Toys figures typically?
Yes. But
they're very expensive action figures.
How much are NECA? Like 30 to 40? 25 to 30?
Yeah, usually. Yeah, like usually 25 to 40 or so.
25 to 40, just depending on what you're...
For the amount that you pay, they're incredible.
They are.
They're incredible figures.
You're talking about NECA?
Yeah.
NECA are excellent action figures. They have a lot of detail to them.
They do.
And sometimes I just can't get over it. I don't know. You want to grab one of these? Let's see.
Yeah.
So here's Michael Myers here. So Michael Myers is really cool looking, and
does he have an interchangeable head and all?
Yeah, he does, but it's not down here. I have it in the box somewhere.
We have like different heads, different weapons.
Here's the coolest thing about these, okay? And you probably will agree with me, DK. They come with so many accessories.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really do. Let me see if I can get my Freddy one real quick.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, the accessories are amazing on the NECA figures. I love it. Like Stripe, he comes with a chainsaw. He comes with a skateboard. He's awesome. Yeah, this guy's really cool.
Yeah, I love him.
You want to do one of these? Can he bend his arm?
I don't know.
Oh my. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, he's cool looking. I like that action figure. By the way, we watched this movie not too long ago. The newest Halloween. Liked it, but the ending of the film, they were just basically like, you know what? We need to have more sequels. We know this is going to be popular. Let's just continue going on with the Halloween franchise once again. And that's exactly what they did with the newest film. I was kind of bummed. I thought they were going to do kind of a one-shot deal and end it, and then they could have opened another franchise for Halloween. But no, they left the door open once again.
Well, yeah.
But Michael Myers.
I actually haven't got around to seeing the new one yet.
No.
Like I have it, not like have it, but I have it on my queue thing.
Right.
But, like I haven't got around to like watching it yet.
It's probably one of the most brutal films with Michael Myers. He is just a powerhouse in the movie, and I think it's awesome. The movie is awesome. The ending just kind of it was okay. It was okay. But what do you have there? You have a NECA there?
Yeah. So this is the Freddy Krueger one. I'm actually going to be reviewing. So this is the one from Dream Warriors.
3, yeah.
And then this is the one with the flip cover.
Oh yeah, he's cool.
You can see like it has a bunch of accessories and all that stuff.
He's amazing.
I like the chest piece he comes with. That's cool.
Yeah. So like this one I picked up 2 months ago, and then recently my Target and GameStops have actually been getting the other Freddy Krueger figures. So like from the first one and the second movies also, they've been getting those in.
So, do you open your figures? Do you open your pops, or do you keep everything sealed?
For the most part on pops, I'm an inbox collector. It might be a couple of times I take them out if I'm doing like videos on them, or like I just want to see them out of the box or something. But for the most part, I've been an inbox collector. On the figures, I take them out sometimes. Also, like if I'm doing video on them, or if I want to display them or something like that, I'll take them out.
Okay, yeah, that's. It's funny, with Funko Pops, we would never open them and pull them out of the box until one day Heather says, there's this thing that Funko's doing. It's Funko Photo a Day Challenge. And I was like, what is that? And she explained it, and we started taking pictures. And ever since then, we pretty much, I would say for the most part, we open every single pop that we get at least one time. Mm-hmm. Right? We always pull it out of the box at least one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love opening the pops. It's fun breaking them free for a little while.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's cool to see what sort of features they have, especially the ones that are a bit more than just a figure, like the Headless Herschel.
Right.
And
the Well Walker.
The Well Walker, the newer Professor Quirrell with the turban that comes off. Yes. That's awesome.
That's an awesome one.
I really love all that.
Yeah, me too. You get to see a little something that you wouldn't see if you didn't pull it out of the box, I guess.
Right. Yeah. While we're still not too far from the NECAs, I wanted to bring up the fact that they have I don't know what they call them, so forgive me, but they have like setups that you can buy separately. Yes, a diorama. And they have, I want to say for Freddy Krueger, I think they have like the boiler room type setup, which is crazy.
I think I've seen that one actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like in person, but like I've seen it online. I think.
If you go
It's
on
crazy.
alltimetoys.com, you can see a lot of that stuff. He sells all of that. He has a bunch of the dioramas. They're
Yeah.
really cool.
Well, that's where I saw them for the first time. I've never seen them in store. I don't know if I wasn't looking or if the stores that I've been to just don't carry them. But I think they're incredible.
I think so too, Heather. I completely agree with that.
I think they had a Camp Crystal Lake one too, if I'm not mistaken.
I think they did as well. Yeah, I think they did. Yeah. Yeah. So, DK, he's gone. DK left. DK said, "Well, see you later. I'm out of here, guys." So until DK actually comes back, he's probably putting his action figures away right now. What is happening in the chat down here, Heather? Are they talking? Oh,
No,
there's
I'm
DK.
back
Oh, he's back. What are they talking
I
about?
just had to plug my charger into my laptop.
Oh yeah, no worries, man. What are we talking about? Bobby's talking about Dragon Ball. By the way,
Yeah.
Bobby Strutzilla, B Strutzilla, is my best friend of like a billion years. We've known each other since we were miniature people, and he's awesome. So that's why I was laughing at him earlier, because we get silly with each other like that, and it's fun. We have a lot of fun doing that, don't we, Heather?
You guys do.
You do too. You jump in every once in a while. Listen, don't let this cute little face fool you. She is evil all the way through.
Yeah,
All the way through.
I actually yelled
It's
at
always
Bobby.
the cute ones.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying.
I yelled at Bobby earlier today, and he had to backtrack. He was like, "Wait a second, did you just yell at me?" And I was like, "Well, no, I wasn't yelling at you." He was like, "You gave me an exclamation point," and I was like,
That's normal.
He yelled at me during a Christmas party, and like he was joking around, but he had also been drinking, but his voice was really loud. So now I always bring that up, and I said it was payback for the Christmas party.
Mexican Reviews took that Turtles picture that I was talking about before. Mexican Reviews, if you guys are not following him on Instagram, you're missing out. Just a quick little thing about him. He's been on here live with us for an interview, but he puts pops on spinners with cool music and backgrounds, and he does an immaculate job. Highly recommend that you go follow him. He does really good work. I love everything that he does. So, DK, what is upcoming for your channel? What kind of things are coming our way here soon?
So I got quite a few unboxings. I got Chrono Toys mystery box coming in. Might be doing some movie reviews if any good movies come out.
Okay, that's cool. So movie reviews is something that you're tying into your channel. You're going to be doing that as well.
Yeah, that was like sort of the things that I wanted to do when I started my channel was collectibles and Funko Pops, and then also movies, because like those are like some of the two things that I enjoy doing.
Okay. And you're also a gamer, so you're going to be doing streams and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to see if I could start doing that pretty soon with the games and the streams and all that.
Okay. Yeah, I highly suggest we got the Elgato HD60S. It's excellent. Highly recommend it.
All right.
Yep, it's awesome. Heather, on our final words here before we turn and start speaking to the public, we're going to let go of DK here. Any final questions, anything you want to talk about? DK, this is your time to talk to the people. Make sure to go over and follow DK, the Legendary Collector, right here on YouTube. He has awesome work. He has awesome videos. You should definitely check him out. And
He has a really great intro.
he does.
I
His
can't
intro is
get
awesome.
over it.
His intro is awesome. Yep. So Zach Bonifer.
No.
Zach Bonifer posted Mexican Reviews. If somebody could post, please, DK Legendary Collector's YouTube channel, please click that link when it pops up and give him a sub. He would greatly appreciate it. And what are you on Instagram?
DK
It's pretty much the same thing. So it's like DK_ the Legendary Collector.
Gotcha. Okay, so there you go. DK _ the Legendary Collector. Go and follow him on Instagram. DK, it was really fun having you on, man. And it was good to kind of get to know who you are. People, hopefully they go over, they check out your page and all that kind of stuff. Check out your YouTube, check out your Instagram. It was awesome to find out your collection and the other things that you collect. It was also awesome to find out when the sickest you were. That was good to find out when you were the most sick. And also the worst thing you did as a kid. Hiding. I cannot believe you hid that from your mother.
I can't
How
believe
dare you?
You hid your report cards.
Oh yeah, it was weird. I hid them. Oh man, one time, The worst thing that ever happened to me, I had back when I was a kid, back during I call them the dark times.
Oh, when there was no color on TVs and it was all black and white?
My friend had a printer and a computer, and I didn't have a printer or computer at the time. I think we had a computer but no printer. And I would print out nudie pictures, and I would bring them home, and I'd put them in a shoebox underneath my bed, and my sisters were trolling around trying to find out what was going on under there, and they found them, my mom found them, and it was the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me.
Oh my god, how old were you?
24. No, I was like, I don't know, maybe like 11 or 12.
Oh no.
Oh, it was horrible, Heather.
Yeah,
Why'd you even have to bring this up?
I did some weird stuff too.
Oh,
I can't talk about
man. I had my weird Carmen Electra pictures found. I felt like such a creep.
You were. You shouldn't be looking at naked ladies.
Oh my god. It was too much.
That's dirty.
So, wait, is Glam... Okay.
What's that?
Oh, no, I was reading Lady Days' comment. She said that Glam and Funko, and she was talking about both the Pop Wars contestants are here.
Ooh.
Pop Wars. Yeah, we have never been a part of the Pop Wars thing. I don't even, be honest with you, I hate to say it, I don't know much about it.
They go around and they hunt for pops, and whoever gets them all wins.
Yeah, well, maybe we should maybe we should do this at some point in time.
That'd be fun.
Does somebody have to challenge us? How's this work?
I think you
so
just
right
make
now,
a video.
currently, the champion is Ken Pool.
Yeah, Ken Pool's the best.
So I actually challenged them, been challenging for a while now. I know we have it, like, we're trying to, like, schedule, like, an actual day to do it, but I challenged Ken Pool, and then also, too, Glam and Funko challenged Ken Pool, so it's actually going to be us two against Ken Pool.
Ooh.
So it's like, you know, a triple threat, three-way thing.
That sounds awesome.
That sounds really awesome.
So,
You'll have to let us know.
Basically, I've been doing, like, promos also on Instagram and stuff like that, to, like, where I actually call out Ken Pool.
Like a wrestler?
Yeah, like, that's basically what I was trying to do, like a wrestler. I know he's a wrestling fan also, so, you know, I was just trying to do that way.
That's hilarious. Well, I hope we can finally see that. That'll be great. And if anybody out there wants to challenge us to this Pop War thing, let us know. Either in the comments
How
below
about y'all
or...
two go against each other?
What's that?
How about y'all two go against each other?
Oh, that's
Heather
stupid.
and I
would win.
Oh my god, I would rip her limb from limb. She would never win. She would lose quickly. She would say, I'm too tired to do this. You can just go out and do it on your own and act like you won. I can already hear her now. I don't feel like going and looking. I can hear her now. Oh my god, it'd be the worst thing ever.
I'm really lazy at pop
Oh my god, lazy in pop hunting.
Yeah.
Are we telling jokes here, Heather? Lazy at just pop hunting?
So Lady Days was saying it was rigged the first time around. Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No, she came
rigged.
very close. She came very close. I was actually rooting for her to win. She came very close to being Ken Pool.
Oh. Well.
And now she's actually become my sensei now.
Well, at some point in time, we'll have to jump in and do that. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And Heather and I, we could work as a team, maybe. Now, maybe we shouldn't work as a team. Maybe only one of us will be a part of it.
I don't want to be your team.
Okay.
I'll go against you.
All right. Well, how do you like that?
I know all the good spots. He doesn't.
Giggity. DK, thank you for coming on and hanging out with us. It was a pleasure having you. We'll have you back again in the future. Maybe we can collaborate or something.
Come on. I know y'all are mentioning that podcast thing with Clee Soda. If y'all ever want to have me on that sometime.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I got to talk a little bit more with Cletus about that. The Hebrew Hammer. And then we'll get something on the books. We'll definitely bring you on at some point. And maybe you'll come back here live with us again and we'll talk and chat and have a fun time.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I'd like to come back anytime.
Good, man. Well, thank you for being here. We'll catch you later. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right.
All right. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
I'll see y'all guys.
Bye, everybody. All right. Boom. Boom. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Another interview in the books. Do you have a book?
You have the book.
Hold on. Another interview in the books.
In the one book.
In the one book. Yeah, so, wow, we are so far ahead.
Did you ever talk there?
I did.
Okay.
I did. We squared it away.
To when?
So, I'm going to lose it.
Okay.
I got to come up with another date with him.
Okay.
So it looks like Kyle Johnson will be here on Sunday.
Cool.
Which will be fun. Not sure what time we'll go live. We'll figure that out later. Why not? So,
why not?
not sure if you guys saw or not, but our good pal John Nito. He's Nito. I don't know if you knew that.
He is Nito.
He's Nito. he came up with a new logo for us. It's very exciting.
Yeah, the We Hunt Together logo.
It was awesome.
Do you have a picture of it on our thing?
I do not have it right now.
Oh, is there a way to get it?
Can
I get it? If I send it to you, can I get it?
What?
Can I send it to you?
Yeah, do you have it? The final?
I believe so.
Oh my God, we're not prepared. We're so
You're
unprepared.
Not prepared. This has nothing
We're
to do
so
with
unprepared right now. What is happening? So here's the deal. While Heather's doing whatever the heck she's doing.
Oh no, I don't have the final.
Well,
one.
look
Hold
at that.
on, I probably have it in here. Hold on, guys.
Mm,
Hold on.
I'm gonna lose it. So aside from that, so we actually this logo, which we'll show you maybe, fingers crossed, we will have stickers. We'll have stickers of that particular logo that we will be sharing with you. So if you're interested in one of those stickers, we'll work that out. And also, we're working on our t-shirts. So t-shirts are right around the corner. We are still working. What? That's not the right one. That's not the right one.
Oh, you want the one of the stickers?
That's the one, yeah. That's the one.
Okay, well, listen. I'm having a serious problem with our friends right now.
Okay.
Like, serious.
Okay.
I only got pictures of 2 people's dogs.
What do you? I don't understand.
I asked them to send me pictures of their dogs,
Who?
and I got 2.
Who?
Everybody in the chat.
Oh.
Everyone's talking about their dogs.
Oh my.
I want to see their dogs. No one wants to show me their dogs.
Hey, good job, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
You know, the funny thing is that you guys can
rude.
antagonize her from that end, but I have to deal with it. So if you're doing this on purpose, it's really hurtful. Hold on. Let me get the logo here. Give me a second. Let's see if I can get this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What's that noise you're making?
You know what? I might not be able to add it right now. So I'm using a new. Yeah, Matt.
What's that? Plus?
That's adding a whole new. That's adding a new scene.
Can you make it a scene?
I can't make it a scene.
Well, what can you do?
I just can't.
Well, what's that settings?
So I'm using a new. I'm using OBS Streamlabs. It's different, so it's hard for me to like figure this out on the spot. Unfortunately, let me see if I can throw this in here. Oh, there's no way.
We can't do it.
Is that it? What?
Is it on there?
Oh no! Hold on. Ah, there we go. There's a different window. Ha.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
There it is.
So there it is. Look at that! Isn't that lovely and gorgeous?
It's
Thanks, John
beautiful.
Nito. You're awesome.
Look, the best part, guys, is there's a bunch of little Heathers and Chris's in there.
Yep, there's a bunch of our little heads in there instead of little dots like you would find on the Funko Pop logo. So, boom, there it is. So we ordered a bunch of stickers, and we ordered them, and they're die cut. So they're all going to come separately, stacked up, instead of us having to cut them out. And they're going to be in that shape as well. So you'll be able to put them wherever you want to put them. I'm really excited about them. I can't wait to see them in person. Additionally, like I had mentioned before, we will have a t-shirt design, hopefully, by the end of the weekend. Heather and I are going to sit down. We're going to put it together. We're then going to show you, see what you guys think about it. And if you guys love it so much, like we will, then we'll put out the order somehow, some way. We'll make maybe like a little store or something, and then you guys can go there and purchase the shirt. We would give them away if we could, but we can't, because guess what? This stuff is expensive. I priced up how much the shirts would be. Out of all the people that we were already talking to, we're at the almost $250 range, so we have to. We can't just give them away. I wish we were multimillionaires and we were able to do that, but we can't, unfortunately.
Me too.
So anyway, we will. We'll tell you how you can purchase a shirt, and in the future, we plan on doing sweatshirts and stuff like that. I know a lot of people have shown interest, but we have to get there. We're working. We're inching closer to getting you more stuff. I'm also going to go and talk to somebody tomorrow about patches. So if you like patches and you like to put them on your jackets, you like to put them on your backpacks or wherever, we might have some patches ready to rock and roll. So I'll try to get that ironed out tomorrow as well, and you'll have more information about that on Sunday maybe. We'll find out. Okay?
Yeah.
So t-shirts are coming.
Eventually.
T-shirts are coming.
I'm hoping within the next 2 weeks I'll have everything set up. That's my hope.
That's her hopes and dreams.
Don't quote me, but I'm really hoping.
Her hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
So there was one other thing I wanted to talk about tonight. you know, of course. Okay. One other thing I want to talk about tonight. There was a box that we unboxed tonight on Instagram. So if you didn't check it out, you missed it. We're going to talk about it now. Okay?
Okay.
You have a minute? Can I have a moment of your time? There was a local group. What are you doing?
I'm reaching.
Oh, just give it a second. Crying out loud.
I'm excited.
Unbelievable. You believe this? So we have a local group that we're part of, and a guy actually does all these blind boxes, and only local people can jump in. They all PayPal him, then he sends all these mystery boxes, and there's usually 2 to 3 high-end items within the mystery boxes. So Heather and I, we purchased the first one, and we loved it. So now we worked on, this is our second one. I can't talk tonight. We worked on the second. So he sent us a little gift, like aside from the mystery. Heather, do you want to show this one? I'll show mine. So what's cool is that they're customs. And they're pretty cool customs. I love customs. I love when you guys send customs.
He said that's from the Mortal
Kombat. Yeah, Mortal Kombat X. So this is not your normal Sub-Zero. He actually made a custom Sub-Zero without the mask on. And he looks super, super cool. If I can get him out. Uh-oh. Is he glued in here? Oh, perfect. So there is Sub-Zero. Doesn't he look awesome? I just thought he was so cool looking without the mask on. Got those bright blue eyes, got the beard. So when I originally pulled this out of the box, I thought for sure it was supposed to be me as Sub-Zero. That shows you like how vain I am. I just thought automatically, oh, it's me! But it's not. It's just unmasked Sub-Zero.
Well,
but I think he did a beautiful job.
He has dark hair and a beard, so
yeah,
I mean,
it's great. He did a great job.
Looks nothing like
His name's William, and he's a great guy. Heather, what do you have there?
So he clarified for me, which I thought was the case, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to sound like an idiot and not know what I'm talking about. It's a rose gold Batgirl.
Yeah.
I am so, like, rose gold to me is such a foreign thing. I've been looking at, like, wedding stuff, and I was thinking about adding rose gold to, like, our colors.
Right.
But there's so many different types of rose gold that I wouldn't be able to do it.
Right.
But this is rose gold.
Yeah, so he did a great job. I think he did a great job on both. And
I love it.
We thanked him up and down because he didn't have to do this. But this was super, super cool of him to send this to us. But aside from that, we got our mysteries boxes.
So cute.
And Heather got this guy, which is Master Chief.
Yeah, the invisible one.
Invisible Master Chief. And I got the highest end item on the list. I was good old number 2. I got Scooby-Doo, a blue Scooby-Doo. And I was telling a funny story on Instagram. We have a friend who ordered a blue Scooby-Doo a long time ago. I think it was FYE or something. And they ended up sending him by accident 10 of them instead of just one. So he had 10 of them, a whole stack. And I thought that was kind of funny. So he ended up trading them like later on down the road and getting some really cool items for his collection. But I've never been that lucky. No, actually we have. Target sent us a camera.
Yeah.
So I can't sit here
I think
and complain
that makes
about
up for not having 10 Scooby-Doos.
I told Heather, I was like, I do like Scooby-Doo and all, but I might trade it to see if I can't get something that I want to add to my collection. She pulls the ultimate fiance, girlfriend, future wife move. But I really like it. I would love to have it.
That's
and I was
the
like,
one
oh.
that I was going after when we got the boxes.
Oh.
What am I going to do with a red chrome Batman that we already
What
had?
are you going to do with this? This does not fit anywhere in your collection.
I love Scooby-Doo. That was one of my favorite shows as a child.
Why is he blue?
Because they made blue Scooby-Doos.
There's probably a reason. If you
There
know,
really
say in the
is.
comments below or make up a lie so I look like I'm right. But he's flocked. You don't like flock pops, do you?
I have a flocked Hedwig. I
I
have
thought
a
they hurt
flocked
your teeth.
Sora coming. No, they hurt Christy's teeth. I'm
Oh,
not
that's right.
Christy.
Yeah.
My name's Heather.
So I was lucky. Isn't that awesome? Congratulations. Let's everybody give him applause. So that was cool. Listen, guys, we had a fun night. I downloaded Apex Legends tonight. I'm going to try that out. I heard it's really good, Heather. You going to play with me?
I
Nope.
don't know.
That's a
I
big
have
no.
laundry to do.
Oh, guess not. Well,
No, it's a serious thing. I really do.
sorry to hear about that. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in and being here with us. Now, we're going to come back on Sunday with another interview. It's not just going to be a live with Heather and Chris. we're going to do another interview. We're going to be talking to a guy who actually showed us the very first that we had seen Infinity Gauntlet that was Glow, the Funko version from Hot Topic. So he's going to come on and talk to us for a little while. We're going to talk about him, his customs, his collection. He actually got a really cool box from Funko recently that he won. And they sent him a proto and a bunch of other stuff. He made out like a bandit. So we're going to talk about that as well. So many topics and more. That's my awkward face. Guys, thank you for tuning in. We love you so much. Let us know in the comment section below how much you love us by telling us we hunt together or we whatever together. I don't know. We do something together, right? We have fun together. I do that a lot. I love having fun.
Before we go, I don't think we ever said the name of his custom company.
His custom company is One Shot Customs. And maybe he'll come on with us soon and we could talk to him about him and his customs.
That would be cool.
That would be a lot of fun. So maybe we'll do that in the future.
In the group, he does lives here and there.
He does?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Guys, thank you. We love you all. You know that. So here we go with our outro. Leave us all those fun little comments down below. And we will take a picture and post it right on Instagram right after this. Guys, thank you so much. We will see you on Sunday. And remember, we hunt together, yes! We'll catch you next time.